Hello. Okay, before we formally start our debate, may I request all of you to please stand for an opening prayer. Let us bow down our head and put our presence to the Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Amen. Dear Lord, thank you for this day that you have added into our lives. May you bless all the students of grade 12-GAS as they will be having their debate for this day. This we pray in the name of the God. Amen. Okay, you may take your seat, everyone. Once again, good morning. And my true respect to our judges who have been invited for this debate. So welcome to our debate. But it is not just an ordinary debate, it is a theatrical debate. So for everyone, good morning again and welcome to our 2017 theatrical debate of grade 12-GAS. Here at the classroom of grade 12 in Lamian National High School, Lamian, SURALLAH, South, COTABATO. So I will first introduce to you our judges who will be observing your performances this morning. Our first judge is Mom Arlene Salazar. Our second judge for this activity is Mom Mary Castaneda. And the chairman of our judges is no other than Sir Rexel Sapalde. Okay, so I am very excited to see the result of this debate for this morning. And I hope you give your best for this debate. Don't feel nervous. Be as natural as you can in this activity. And please have fun, enjoy. Afterwards, we will have the discussion. So our objective for this activity is for us to discuss the disadvantages and advantages of the martial law that has been declared in the island of Mindanao. So through this debate, we will later know what are the pros and cons of the declaration of martial law. So for this time, we will formally start and I will give the floor to our moderator, Mr. J.L. Barzo.
Our judges, teachers, debaters, and our audiences. A pleasant morning to all of you. Let me read to you first something that I knew you already knew as well. On May 23, 2017, after the siege in Marau City has begun, President Rodrigo Duterte imposed the martial law in the whole island of Mindanao through Proclamation number 216 series of 2017. This proclamation was followed upon by the uproar and petitions from the lawmakers and citizens of our country with regards to the disadvantages and advantages of the declaration of this martial law. In line with this, we are about to start our debate between the pros and cons to the appropriateness and necessity of the martial law declaration in Mindanao. Now let me present to you our two sides for this debate process. Here we have the affirmative side. Our first speaker is Ms. Shalami Bersamera. Second speaker, Ms. Kimberly May Abril. Third speaker, Ms. Joel de la Cruz. And our fourth speaker, Mr. Raymar de la Torre. And in the opposite team, we have the negative side. Our first speaker, Ms. April Joyce Leto. Our second speaker, Ms. Edlin Joy Magbanwa. And our third speaker, we have Sana Janine Ferrer. And our fourth speaker, we have Ms. Edralyn Bersanera. So there you have it, our debaters for this day. But before we start, let me read to you first the mechanics for this debate process. First, each team should have 4 speakers that will present each side's stand and your evidences and proofs for this. Each speaker will be given 2 minutes presentation. 3 rings of the bell will be given as a warning that 30 seconds of your time are on left. And multiple rings of the bell will signify that time is up. Then the second one is that the affirmative side will be the first one to present. After the presentation is, of course, the rebuttal, where the speaker from the negative side will question the corresponding speaker in the positive side. Each pair of speakers will be given 1 minute for the question and answer or the rebuttal. Number 3, the same mechanics apply to the presentation and rebuttal for the negative side. And note, speakers from both sides, please avoid attacking the personal beliefs and opinions of your opponents. Let us be logical, and the question should only be within our topic. And also, in making your questions or stating it, be clear and concise, or if possible, make short and clear questions. And let's get ready to rumble. I'll give now the floor to the first speaker of affirmative team.
According to Section 8, Article 7, it says that the President, as the Commander-in-Chief, has the ability or to prevent or to privilege the risk of habeas corpus. So, thus, the President has its own reason, has its own facts, and valid evidence. That is why martial law is helpful to our society. Martial law can to the government to enforce the rules of our society. In that case, martial law must be legal in this country. Martial law is not really affecting us. It's just the people who are who are negative on martial law. Therefore, martial law is helpful and beneficial on our party. Why? Because there's a lot of people who are secured, who feel safe, who feel the freedom. And because of that martial law, we are all safe on the crisis that we are facing now. Therefore, yes to martial law. Martial law!
Yes to martial law!
In Mindanao. Can be helpful to the economic growth of the country. It will improve the peace and order situation on the island. To Budget Secretary Benjamin Joknok. On May 23, 2017,
2017.
President Duterte issued Proclamation number 216, series of 2017,
Proclamation number 217, series of 2017.
declaring the state of martial law,
Martial law.
suspending the privilege of writ habeas corpus in the whole Mindanao.
Yes.
The military has the power to, among others, to impose curfew and undertake warrantless arrests of persons judicially charged in rebellion inherit directly connection to the invasion. Why did Duterte declared martial law in Mindanao? It is because the terrorist group Baote, backed by other local and foreign extremists, laid siege in the bustling Marawi city. After the escalating conflict and attack by the group, President declared the march
Why are you afraid of martial law? Why afraid?
if the sole purpose of it is to protect the people.
Protect people.
Protect people! Protect people! In fact,
In fact,
living in a city under martial law, knowing to have an effort to protect the people. Martial law is a good thing, but does not abuse the authority and power.
authority and power.
Because martial law protects us and the innocent people. When they are martial law, martial law is here to serve us and protect us from
Radicals.
yes, radicals. Because from the very first place, martial law is here to protect us. And welcome martial law.
Welcome.
Because in the long run, martial law will protect our constitutional rights.
Because in the long run, martial law protects our constitutional rights.
Why there are so many not intelligent people to see that? Why there are so many foolish people? Why? From what I can see, martial law is here and will be implemented. Because there is too much unrest, lawlessness. That's why you hate martial law.
That's why you hate martial law.
Why? Martial law.
Martial law was declared by Rodrigo Duterte to control the war that is happening in Mindanao, especially in Marawi City. This law established to eradicate criminality. If a country was blanketed by a series of negative effects, yes, negative effects that continuously harm society, the leader will come up to his decision of declaring martial law. Also, This law improves peace. Peace, yes, peace. Martial law proclamation would mean that peace is the main goal to provide measure for the society to live in peace. Eliminating any signs of terrorism. Eliminating any signs of terrorism. Terrorism is one of the most problematic issues. Affecting safety and prosperity of our country. And lastly, remove the corrupt public official. Public officials who are corrupt should be condemned. And on the previous proclamation of martial law, one of the visible change that the people could see is a curfew. Also, cases of murders, theft, and other similar offenses. And also, economy at its finest. And these are positive effects.
Wow, wow, wow. What a wonderful presentation for the affirmative side. Let's give them a round of applause, please. But they're not done yet because the negative side will now throw their questions for their opponent. First speaker may take down the floor.
What do you mean of legalizing martial law here in our country? Are you aware that will it be the culture of our government to declare immediately even a simple problem? It is because martial law, even the government, even the President Rodrigo Duterte already declared that martial law, but there are some people who didn't allow that. It is because they think that it was negative, they think that it would be a effect on them, but they don't know that martial law is helping us to be secured and safe. Well, it is the only thing or the only solution to solve this kind of problem. What are other solutions about this? There are kind of solutions, but these crises that we're facing now is a big problem.
Okay, let me remind the speakers from both sides that be short and be clear with your questions. We only have 1 minute per pair of speakers.
Since the military forces is in power, how can you assure that we will not be abusive on their power? On May 24, 2017, the Department of Defense said and assured that the military personnel will enjoin and will follow the rules of martial law and will not violate human rights because the terrorists are the person who violate the human rights. So, what can you say about that? The doctor said he can be harsh. That martial law is a martial law. It cannot have difference about the previous martial law. And how can you assure it will not happen again? According to the Constitution that must be followed. The Please, directors, why did you say that martial law is protecting people if 45 innocent people were included in war? Thank you for your testimony. as I said, martial law. Do you know the meaning of martial law? Martial law is protecting us, secure us. But martial law is only Mindanao. Are you facing the past martial law or in the history? Martial law protecting us because right now martial law protecting us because it is the way it's the way to eliminating the terrorists and not martial law not martial law who distract or
And for the last part, take the floor.
Mr. Raymond, why did Mr. Duterte declare immediately the martial law? If it is
As we can see, he go first to Russia and immediately go back here because Belarus and cannot. It is an immediate crisis in the Mindanao that is about terrorists. So that should not be taken for granted because terrorists may harm many people, kill many lives, and destroy many properties that cause big trouble in the island of Mindanao. That's why he implemented or he proclaimed this kind of martial law to have a big control of anyone who should be who should.
Well, it was not just in the presentation that I heard second voices. Even in answering the questions, I heard second voices as well from your group. So let us give the time for the speakers to answer the questions themselves. Okay? Now it's your time, negative side, to present your stand.
martial law has been declared by President Duterte last May 23, 2017.
I declare martial law.
This declaration is based on the Marawi siege. The main goal of Duterte is to serve his own island. But how? How? Through the authoritarian rule? Many Mindanaos disappointed at Duterte's decision. Instead of more illumination about the problems in the Mindanao, he has taken course to the actions that are reminiscent in the past years in the history of the Philippines under the Marcos. The casualties is still existing. The opponent is still existing.
We the people of Marawi, justice for Garlic!
The worst case in the near future is the destruction of Marawi. Thus, we need to reframe the situation in the Mindanao. Rather than revive the inaccurate narratives and torture of old formula. The idea of martial law dredges up the dark history of the Philippines. In 1972, Ferdinand E. Marcos' declaration of martial law
suspended the civil rights, and essentially prolonged the democracy and authoritarian. Martial law has been bring lots of painful memories in Filipino. It oppressed the rights of Filipino. The military forces have been abused in acts of ruling the public. And that is why Filipino has the eagerness to acquire freedom. It has been in post-war times. And the most remarkable declaration of martial law is on President E. Marcos, who ran for 14 years and brought Philippines into a dark chapter. And that is why we don't need a martial law, because martial law only affects many Filipinos. They have been violent, and it has been marked as an abusive, corruption, and violence. And it is not the solution. Yes, it is not the solution. Because the solution is the right peace and right thoughts for everybody. Not war! Martial law is not the solution to stop the peace is the way. Peace is what we need. According to Sen and Philippines, it is important to promote peace and order situation in Mindanao, which is fundamental condition for a social development. Time and time again, it has been proven that a successful peace process results in positive, genuine peace and development in Mindanao. Make it easy for our neighbors to be objective in dealing with the Philippines and other regional issues with common concern. It is very crucial. It is very crucial because some of them have similar problems like us, such as West Philippine Sea. This issue is an international long-term issue, but this was solved through peace talk. Peace in Mindanao will enhance Philippines' standing not only in regional but also in the entire Islamic world. It is the statement that Philippines are of our nation's maturity and ability to live harmoniously despite of diversity and our differences. Thank you.
As a Filipino who living in this country, we live peace. We cannot avoid war in Marawi. How can we? Is martial law only the solution to is only martial law is the solution to have peace in Marawi? in economy. We do not know how big the effect of martial law in our economy today. Why? Foreign, domestic tourism are affected as they travel in the place of Mindanao. So, how can we? I believe that when I see the children are crying, they are all fears, they all scared about the bombings, about the guns who are suddenly appeared. How can we accept the fact that our fellow human are suffering? They are abusing the martial law, the militaries. Around 45 rebellions who are involved, who are innocent.
So that would be all. And let's have the affirmative side for their questions to their opponents.
Here's your question. Are people really afraid to martial law or interesting? Support your claim. Yes, of course. They're afraid to die. They have their family who love them. They're the most affected of this situation here in Mindanao. So all people in Mindanao will be affected. So, what's the reason why martial law will be declared? We can be to talk, to have peace talk, rather than declare martial law. So you are saying that people are really afraid of martial law or in terrorists? That's what I'm asking. Yes, of course, they will afraid because they will die. Because they will be the victims, not only the terrorists. We will not be afraid of terrorists because they are the one who came here for a reason. Here's your question. How sure are you that history will repeat itself? Because as what Rodrigo Duterte said in some of his interview, he can be harsh. And he said that martial law is a martial law. And he can do whatever he wants because it doesn't have difference from previous martial law, because martial law is a martial law. We have our international issues like West Philippine Sea. That is an international issue, and that is a long-term issue. But that was solved through peace talk. So this is only a national problem. So it means that we can use, or peace talk is the way, and the other way to this problem. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, here's your question. You have any proof or legal basis that you'll support that government abuse the authority and power?
Well, yes, of course. President Duterte clearly saying that he only listened to the PNP and AFP. How about the human? How about the human? The innocent human? He only listened to the PNP, wherein they are also abuses. They are killing so much rebellion. And the rest is 99 soldiers. So that is
It says legal basis. Is there anyone who will support your claim a while ago? Legal basis.
Well, we all know that 45 innocents is the basis, is the solution.
Okay. We're done. And there we have it. I hope you will have peace talk later. Both teams. So to sum up with the dramatic presentation and question and answer portions of this debate process, we have in the affirmative side the yes, positive, that the declaration of martial law has its reasons and facts based on the articles and sections in the 1987 Constitution, as well as its aim or purpose to eradicate criminalities and terrorism and to protect the people. And of course, the negative side have their counterattacks with regards to the which they relate to the Marcos administration and even with the abuses as well as the effect on the economy and tourism. So, as the judges tally the scores, I'll give the microphone to our Ma'am Bonilla.
Okay, clap your hands for yourselves, everybody. Clap your hands for yourselves. CLO, it's already done. Okay, while waiting for Sir Samalda, let's first have some question and answer for us further discussion of our debate. So first, how did you find our activity? Okay, very enthusiastic.
Of course, it's very stressful, nervous on all of us part because it is our first time to face face a theatrical debate. It's also a challenging. It's also a challenging part on me because I can gain experiences and I can also boost my confidence with this.
Okay, so although it is quite stressful on your part, at least you learned something. Okay, how about from this group? How did you find our activity? Okay, Kian.
Good morning, everyone. We found this activity something difficult because negative, but we did our best and we will accept whatever the result of this.
Okay, so let's now proceed to the topic of martial law. What are the disadvantages of this declaration by our president? Okay, let's have from this.
The advantages. Disadvantages of martial law.
The declaration of martial law here in Mindanao.
On the first place, I don't really want martial law. The disadvantages of it is, of course, you don't have freedom of what we are going to do because the government was so strict and human, and then military have only the authority to do and to yes, the military has the only authority, but the human don't have the authority to travel and to go to Morale because it's so strict in Gas.
Okay, you are one of the residents in Mindanao, right? No, this is just a question. You are free to answer. Whatever your answer is, it does not have bearing on your score. Do you personally feel the deprivation of freedom because of the declaration of martial law since May?
No. Because we are far from Marawi and the government, because we are far in the Marawi and the government sending militaries only in Marawi, but here in in other part of the Mindanao, militaries are they have small amount of militaries only. So that
So you do not feel the effect of martial law here?
no.
Who among you here feel the effect of martial law? As a student in Lamian National High School and as a resident of this place, this is not the focus of the war, but we are under martial law. Yes. Let's have. We feel we feel the declaration of martial law by having a curfew during during night, that it is been that 10 p.m. you should have on your own house now. And also when you travel far places, you should have the identification because of the security that you have to follow. And also the military had been checking every part of the places. Okay, thank you. We have asked about the disadvantages. Now, anyone who can give me the advantages of martial law? Yes, Zainab.
As the purpose of martial law suggests, it aims to have a control of the power, especially the military power, for the president himself. And the war in Marawi is not just a simple war; it's a big war, even though it is only in a city. And they need big or intense amount of military forces. As you can see in the news, they only have 60 mountain groups left, but the war is still ongoing. So martial law is really needed, and it is the advantage to have the control of the military power.
Okay, thank you very much for that very comprehensive answer. Now, as a student and as a teenager, what do you think you can contribute to maintain peace and order in our area? Yes, Rika.
What can you contribute?
I think as a student, I can contribute by following the rules that the government implemented. Okay, other hand. Thank you, Rika. Other hand. Irene, would you like to say something?
What can you contribute as?
Okay, as a student living in Mindanao, of course, my contribution for the peace in Mindanao,
Yes.
is is to become a responsible one and don't include or be the one to make our country or this island of Mindanao in a war and to make it peace.
Okay, thank you. So aside from Mindanao, we can also we can also contribute something for us to live harmoniously, not only in our place, but it is in our country and in the whole world as well. What lesson have you learned from this activity? Not only from the debate, but also with the declaration of martial law. What lesson have you learned? Anyone? This will be the last question, and then I will give the microphone to Sir Samalde. Yes, Ayan. What lesson have you learned?
I've learned that martial law is not to harm us because it's protect, promote the right of members of the equality and equitable cultural base.
Okay. Mission of the Department of Education. Other hand. Yes, Jessa.
Actually, it's not affecting one's life. It is the process to protect to protect us in such horrible crimes. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Okay, very good. It's better to be safe than sorry. Do we have other idea? Yes, Raymond?
A lesson that I've learned is let's not just react immediately to the decision that our president has given, because let's just first understand, elaborate, and think deeply what is his reason of implementing or doing some or proclaiming martial law, because as a president, he carries us in his back, all of us, he carries us, and he has the responsibility of everyone's sake here in Philippines. So he only thinks for our safety, for our good, and for the better of our Philippines.
Okay, thank you very much. Last from your side. Okay, Jericho.
The lesson that I learned in this debate is acceptance. Whether you win or not, accept it. Accept it. And no, and in this experience, I experienced that when you are in the negative, it's so hard. That's all.
It's not really about your side, right? But that's how you conduct research and how you present your ideas. So I agree with what Raymond said, that we should not be very reactive. Instead, we have to be proactive individuals. So this is one of the purposes of having this subject, which is what? This is research. We should not immediately react to something, but we have to go deeply. We have to analyze things, and we have to look for valid evidences and facts, supports, and we will be able to prove whether something is good or not. So I hope that through this activity, you were able to learn something. Did you? Yes. Did you learn something? Yes. Did you enjoy? Yes. Oh, thank you. Are you excited? To know the result of this debate. We don't know yet. Are you excited? Yes. Okay, now let's give the floor to the chairman of the board of presidents. Ladies and gentlemen, please clap your hands to first. Let's have some more. Be excited. Raymart. Oh. Sir.
Okay, good morning everyone. Okay. Wala mo lang hugot ngayon. Buti na lang napanapin niya ako. Okay. By the way, congratulations everyone for a job well done. This is actually my first time to witness a theatrical debate only in Lamian, di ba? But before I'm going to give the scores, I think I'm going to have a very short additional information then. Okay? Okay. The affirmative side and the negative side. Thank you for having your research, diba? I have my additionals here. Presenter number 2 said that corruption is part of martial law. I wrote here, corruption in connection to martial law is improbable. How can you prove that because of martial law, there is a corruption happening? Okay, I'm going to leave that to you for your research. And next, Duterte can do whatever he wants to do because of martial law. I think this statement is vague or dark, vague, okay, and clear without support. So, if you want to prove this one, find your support, your evidence. And for presenter number 1, the affirmative side, the martial law is already legal. You were asking not to legalize martial law, but but it's already legal in the Philippines. You might need to say to implement it or re-implement it, right? Not legalize it because it's already legal and it is the power of the president in case or in state of war in the Philippines, okay, or in the emergence of catastrophe or havoc in the Philippines. Okay, enough of the I'm going to present the winner for the presentation, ma'am, including their scores. Okay? And for the, what do you call it, ma'am? The explanation. Okay. Let's start for the presentation. Okay. The winner for the presentation garnered
Uy, 45 lang tanan na. 50 points naman ang total.
Ibitinin ko kayo ng konti. Wait. Kasi mahirap lang makolombiya. Umasa tayo na akala lang tayo na yung panalo. Hindi pala. The winner of this presentation garnered 43 points. While, okay, I don't want to call you losers. Okay? I don't want to call you losers.
Wow!
The group who got a low score garnered 38.5. The winner for the presentation is the negative side. Okay. And for the explanation,
Presentation.
the winner got 71 points. However, the other group who did not win got 67 points overall. The winner for the explanation, including the rebuttal and everything, is the negative side. Congratulations.